Hello. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to the House of Sewing. My name is William, and it's been a long time.
It's Buster Rush on Friday, kicking the ballistics on WIMS. Yo, I got a phone call from my girl. She wants to hold cake. I said, hold up. Yo, they said you're trying to get money in. WIMS, Dallas Soul, Saturday, y'all.
Girl meets boy on Thursday night. Boy was high, girl fly like kite. They hold hands until next day. Boy then let's go hit his way. Boy rolls blunt back to his boys. Erection brings bad boy joys. Boy thinks of that big fat back. Big black fat, love big black fat. Girl calls boy to stand him up on Saturday. Saturday it's a Saturday, it's a Saturday, it's a Saturday. Saturday, it's a Saturday. Saturday, it's a Saturday.
Once more with the wallop in the score. Smash about a riff, should I make you rock your hip? Revival of the roller boogie in a ricochet to make you think about the time we spoke fun instead of fight. But diving from a piece of metal, should I yo, light? Slip your butt to the fix of this mix. Toss that briefcase, it's time to let loose. Cause you work like heck to get the weekend check. So unfasten that sleeper on your neck. Connected like a vibe from the wheel to the foot. Come on everybody, do the funky output.
5 days you work, one whole day to play. Come on everybody, wear your roller skates today. It's Saturday, 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 it's Saturday, Saturday, it's Saturday, Saturday, it's Saturday, yeah.
Now as you pump your fists, I reminisce to a bounce rock skate roll fest to impress. Hey pretty diamond, do you like the way I'm dressed? Cool, keep the faith and be my mate, cause all we need is feet. But promote the hustle cause it keeps me thin. No need to talk, Luke just walked in.
Is there a gun on stage?
Yes, man.
So kick the wham on this jam.
Oh, Mr. Sprinkler, Mr. Sprinkler. Wet me for one, Mr. Sprinkler. I'm heating high five and a day's no split. With a yawn, I trip to the dawn. Out comes the bodies following the one idea. It's clear. Rattle to the roll. Hold back up the track, grab your roller skates, y'all. And let's zip on by. Zippity doo, now let's zip on by. Feed on the weed and we're feeling high. Sun is on thick and the cheese is rolling thick. Come on, it's no time to hide. Season is twist, spinning and winning. No hack and sack, let me in. Spill on the bottom away, but it's okay. It's a Saturday.
Now let's all get baked like Anita.
Watch Mr. Lawn, don't look at the Peter.
Feel on the farm, I'll feel on the.
How's it going? Hello. I hope everyone's doing well. Whoops, wrong button. Hello. I want to say thank you to everybody who's here early. Great to see everybody, and I'm already needing my microphone. It's going to be a great evening. Yay. Hello, Donnell. Great to see you. Ollie Baba. Great to see you. Katie's Crafts. Hello. Hello, everybody. Want to try on a Britney Spears red jumpsuit? For me, it would be more like Eddie Murphy style. Yay. Hello, Judy. Great to see you. Yay. Yay. Hello, everybody. Hello. You know what's funny? My next video is going to be called Revenge of the Touch and Sew. I can already see it. I'm ready. Hello. So I have plans this evening for all kinds of fun stuff. But earlier today, I was inspired because I forgot that I had miles and miles of fabric. Hello. Great to see you, Donnell. Hello, Melania. Great to see you. Hello. Alibaba, as always, great to see you. Hello, Kilroy. 24 degrees. All right. Alexa, what's the temperature right now?
Right now, it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
And you see how I'm dressed? And it was 76 degrees today. I'm going to take this off though, because it is getting warm in here. Oh, yes, it's still summer in Southern California. The plants haven't got the memo or anything. Yay! Sending the snow and the rain and everything else. You should dance to her album. Even Christina's on Mandy's album. Awesome! Great to see you. It is summer, apparently. Do you know the sun is shining so much that the plants kind of don't know what to do? Like my honeysuckle is still growing and it's weird. The lemongrass in front of my house, usually I pluck it by now. It's still growing. Yay, hello, hello. All right. So earlier today, I was inspired. Stammer, trip over. I made pants that are matching my cape, and I had to make a vest. Oh. I didn't have time to grab my famous turtleneck. Oh, excuse me. Somewhere in my middle bedroom is a blue turtleneck. I need to find that. Yay. 28, 34 in Georgia. Yeah, it's steamy here. All right. I was inspired because it was Monday. Yesterday, I sat around like a log. I did so much laundry that you can't see my couch. So after this stream, I will be putting all of that away. No, not yet. In this room, I need to do an archaeological dig because somewhere in this room is a mile of Velcro and elastic. I have elastic everywhere in here. And I know people say it goes bad, but a while ago, I made a pair of hammer pants and I tried them on recently and the elastic's still good. And that elastic has to be at least 15 years old, if not older. Oh, I like the vest combo with the cape. And yes, I did take the cape with me to Vegas. And I was thinking of all the things that I didn't say on Saturday. My so-called life, I got in the wrong car. Hey, how's it going, Candace? How's it going? He goes to bed and starts. Some elastic. Thank you. Yay. How's it going? Great to see you. Awesome. A couple of months. It's weird. I have really old Dritz elastic and it's lasted forever. So I drove the RAV4 to Vegas. It's a fuel efficient car. I'm not kidding you. I filled the tank. And that car's a dream. You fill the tank once and I made it all the way to the state of Nevada. What I'm not telling you is that the RAV4 is the car. It has the body shape of every single car on the road right now. It looks like every car on the road. I'm not kidding you. So on the way home, I was driving. Hello, great to see you. So Terry, great to see you. And when I say that this is the car, it's the same as the Ford Escape. It's the same as pick a model. It is the car right now. If it's not a sedan, it's the tiny wannabe SUVs. They all look the same. I'm not kidding you. And you know what the worst part about it was? I went to the restroom, I came back, I'm walking, and there's a row of black cars. I'm not kidding you. I walked in the first car I saw. The car was open. So I looked and the guy was like, wrong car. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But in my defense, they all look the same. Even my car looks out of date because it's like a 27, it's like a 2018 or something. My car looks different than every car on the road. This is a brand new car. It looks like hey Joe, how's it going? Great to see you. Oh my gosh. I would be in a full snowsuit. I walked over to the wrong car thinking it was mine, but never got in. Their door was open in my defense. The car market is overheated right now. It's going to blow soon. They all look the same, all of them. And that's not even a knock. That's not even a knock. For as much as I'm like, all modern cars are made to break, I really liked this car. And I've gone on extremely long trips. I've went on extremely long trips in this car, and it's good when you only have to fill the gas tank once and you're in a different state. And I live in California. It takes a while to get out of the state of California. Oh, hold on. Let's go back. You need to put a touch and seal in the top. I was thinking about I need a rack, but then that would encourage me to just buy more. That's the problem. There goes some. Oh wow. I did not know that. Well, they did give me one heck of a deal. He probably wanted to get... It looks like every car in my defense. It looks like every car on the road. So it was just a funny moment because the truth is, I would have been like, "Hey, what is wrong with you?" The guy looked at me like, this guy's a goofball," and I'm like, "I'm a goofball," because I went in my car and it was no harm, no foul. But I was thinking about that on the on the ride home. I was like, wow, people always talk about how horrible people are. This guy was like, hey, all these cars look alike. This guy is obviously not paying attention because I was not in any way, shape, or form. I almost did that. My remote didn't work. I tried my key. It was not my car. Thank you. And this car, literally, and it's black. Every other car on the road is black, or it has this body shape. And, I was not paying attention. I was not. Oh, great times on my road trip. Great times. Oh. So there's still some good, patient people out there on this planet. There's still some people watching for the blind people such as myself. And you know what it is? When I pull over at rest stops or anything, I take my glasses off. I take my glasses off and I set them down in the dash of my car, and then I go on about my business. I used to keep a NASA patch on the VIN front window, would always know. I need something like that. I have a ton of stickers in this room. Oh, I got in a car at the mall. Remember those? It started when I looked in the rearview mirror. Thank you, Katie. It happens. Good times. Good. You know what? It was good times. I'm not kidding you. This is car. It is literally basic car. They all look the same. And I didn't notice until I started driving one of these. It looks like every single car on the road. Oh, see, Katie and I have done the same thing. My Jeep was black. Now silver cars are everywhere. Absolutely. I have a big black Tahoe. It doesn't blend unless I'm surrounded by the fan. When I visited my friends and his family from Mexico, he would joke to his neighbors. They thought Border Patrol. Hey, around here, that's no joke. That is no joke. Oh, I don't put anything sticker wise, so no one messes with mine, but the patch would somehow, I have a ton of Navy stuff because my father was like lifelong Navy man. I have a ton of I could just slap Navy stickers. But then again, everybody has the same car and they have Navy stickers on their car as well. Oh, see? And the funny thing is, when I was in Vegas, multiple times, I'd park my car. I've learned. I take a picture of where I've parked. I'm not kidding you. I turn around and I take a picture because I've lost my car before. And to all my friends who have, I see you. I see you. Oh, but because I'm hitting the clicker, and if I hear the bink bink, I open the door and I'm pulling on the door of a car that wasn't mine. Oh, oh. I have never been in a parking lot big enough to lose a car. I lost my car at the Grove when I was trying to be cool. Gosh, that was 25 or 24, 25 years ago. I lost my car. I don't even want to say the movie because then you'll be able to pinpoint the exact time I lost my car. But I learned. And with the inception of camera phones, I take a picture. Great to see you, Giovanna. Great to see you. Hello, hello. I have dreams that I have forgotten where I parked my car, woke up in a panic. It's happened to me. It's happened to me. Hey, Butterfly, great to see you. Great to see you. I take a picture of my car too. Sometimes I pin it on the map. Thank you. I've learned. Because I am overstimulated at times, especially when I'm back in the day. San Francisco used to have a million thrift stores, flea markets. Every other place was like a bazaar. You would have to like write down where you parked because that place is like a spaghetti bowl. And I've learned over the years. Yay. Great to see everybody. Great to see you, Butterfly. During Black Friday shopping, we were in the store so long we forgot where we see. You see, let me I'm gonna throw on my I am in a tweed suit era. Please excuse the mess here in the house of sewing. We are in the middle of being in love with tweed. I always forget where I park, so I take many pictures. My car was stolen years ago. I hijacked my sister into driving me around to find it, and we did. The insurance company thought I was trying to pull a scam. Oh, I am so worried about stuff like that. Do you know what people all the time? I have 2 trucks sitting in front of my house. All the time, people come to my house and they offer me money for the car. And I'm like, no, I'm not selling either one. I feel like one day somebody's going to get tired of me saying no. I take a photo of the parking lot is very big. Absolutely. Like, when my son was younger, well, it's different. Like at the LA Zoo, it's an old school parking lot, so it's wide open, but in a weird way, it's surrounding the zoo, so you park close in a weird way. But like if you go to Disneyland, you're parking way far away. So anytime I go to Dodger Stadium, even though Dodger Stadium is the same way, it's just flat. It's never ending parking lot. So you have to take a picture of your section, or by the time the game's over, you'll be like, we have to sit here till everyone leaves. I just take a pic of the lot and row number at airports. I'll forget where I park when I get back. Absolutely. Oh man, you turned off the Hey Nancy, great to see you. Welcome. I need upgrades. Please steal my I had a Tahoe back in the day. I missed that car. I had a burgundy Tahoe. I actually missed that. Those are amazing vehicles. I made these pants. Oh. perfect. Do you know what's funny? I'm always like, oh, I made these pants huge, but they fit. I called the cops to open it just in case there was a body dump in the back. It was poured out, and the cops was. Oh. Yeah, they don't have a sense of humor around here either, Terry, at all. Oh, great times. Okay, I can sit down in these. I have to put some shoes on. Hello, great to see everybody. Goodness, they never steal the one. My cars are fully insured. Man, I'll get a new one if you come after mine. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm there with Candace. My car was stolen from a valet parking lot, coming back trashed inside, but not wrecked. Surprised insurance had it fixed. Wow. I have really good insurance. I destroyed a car and they believed me. And they bought me a new one. I have amazing insurance. Here, the Tahoe's large, suburban-looking General Motors. I miss my Tahoe. I miss. In 2020, I woke up on Mother's Day to find my truck stolen. It was recovered after driving through a family dollar brick wall. Yeah, was that on the news? Hey, twin! Hello! Great to see you! Yay! Oh, Shop One Bear, hello. I'm up here in the 49th parallel, even trying to drive a car in my never trying to drive a car. Trust me, I'll say this. You would have an easier time learning to fly an F-18. It's crazy here too. Shop One Bear, it is crazy here too. Today at the hospital, I was 6 rows out and 6 cars from the end. By the time we got out, there was only 10 cars. Oh, parking even worse. It's a bit. Oh. I learned that 20 like one of the many times when I was younger, I used to surf and I would go more and more north. But then I realized I wasn't a cold weather person. So I'd end up back here every time it got cold. But I remember parking in San Francisco and it was literally you're like this or you're like this. Yay, great to see everybody. Yay. Oh, whoops. Yay. So I am wearing, hold on, let me put some shoes on. Been wearing my boots all day. I might as well just put them back on. I made these pants earlier today, but they match my giant, I don't know what you would call that. Overcoat, cape. Yay. Hello. Yay. Hello, Shop One Bear, another Canadian. Yay. Okay. So, first things first. I don't know. These remind me of people that are selling the Encyclopedia Britannica, but I love this tweet. It goes with my where's the vest? It's right behind me. Oh. I'm not wearing a turtleneck, but this looks good. My Willie Nelson shirt is just as classy to me. Speaking of weather found a dress that's a bit revealing that I love to wear. The fabric looks so soft right now. They're awesome. Thank you. Made by Fashion Nova. Hey, you know what? I could go off for hours about Fashion Nova and how that stuff ends up in landfills, but I purchased a lot of their denim because I find it at thrift stores. I recently purchased a Fashion Nova jacket. So it's everywhere. Yay. Hello. Thank you. It looks like this is absolutely this is actually real. This is a almost chunky tweed. So we'll call it a husky tweed. Oh. But because I love how the cape came out, I couldn't just let the cape go without full outfit. And yes, I'm either going to wear a collared shirt or I'm going to find my other turtleneck. Return of the turtleneck. That's almost Klingon, dude. Where did you get that pattern from? I got this pattern from a giant swash of fabric at the San Fernando Valley. You know what it is? The color scheme. It's my beard. I'm full 1960s Klingon right now. It is my beard. Thank you, Shopworn Bear. That's made my evening. As an utter and complete Trekkie, I will take that as a compliment. Yes, chunky tweed should be wear well over time. Absolutely. And that's the thing. This stuff lasts. I have stuff that I made in the beginning of the year. I've been wearing it outside and it can take the weather. So I'm impressed with tweed. The 2024 was the year that I was introduced to tweed and I lost my mind. I went crazy. I tried to wear 10 hours a day that could unblock the vein. So, wow. Nancy, I hope everything goes well. I would die. You know what? I'm from here. And so because of that, like the heat, I sweat like everybody else, but the heat doesn't get me that much. Even this summer when I went to Nevada, like it was hotter in my hometown when I left than it was when by the time I got to Vegas. This is precision work right here. Oh, perfect. So where's that? Man, never. We're already at where's the hat, huh? Absolutely. Sorry to hear that. I hope you get some good sleep tonight. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I say this all the time, but that was also something that I sought out to do was to add color to my wardrobe because I wear black t-shirt with some sort of white writing on it or just a black t-shirt. My beard is a massive gray. It'll match the fabric to perfection. Heck yeah. Yeah, Nancy, that is absolutely. Thou shalt take the weather and hard work. Alibaba knows. I just don't know. I think because I'm from a place where it's extremely hot. I can go to most places. If it gets up in the 120s, I'm like everybody else. But oh, everybody's already. I have a hat though. I have my Dodger hat. Oh, this outfit is ready to go. I feel like I need. Oh, I am solving crimes in this. Oh, this outfit is growing, and I'm loving how it's coming out. 100% polyester from the item description. Yes, Nancy, that sounds scary to wait a week. Absolutely. Well, you need to make a hat for that. I have to see how much fabric I have left of this. But I think I have enough because piecing a hat together, you literally piece a hat together. So if I just if I saw a pattern, I could probably make it. You need to solve a. I'm in my suit era right now. You need a Sherlock hat. Thank you. Thank you, Coach. Thank you. I've been looking. I've been doing a little research, but I'm sitting in a room of hats. And of all years, the Dodgers won the World Series this year. Should I go to Dodgers Stadium? They would laugh if I walked into Dodger Stadium like this. I would end up on television if I walked in. Oh, with my giant elephant ear cape. Oh, great times. Tweet looks like this couch. My granddad. I said this a while ago. With the first thing that I made with that was tweet, I was like, this looks like my grandma's old couch. This looks like my grandmother's old couch. I come back and he's looking like a corrupt money. We needed you. Kilroy, I am a corrupt mining executive. I'm about to kick everybody out of town. I am that villain in a bad B movie. Oh. This is the Dr. Watson suit, y'all. Absolutely. Oh, thank you. Twin. Oh, that would definitely get you. I'm here to solve some crimes at Dodger Stadium. If I went anywhere, it would get me on the big screen. Do it and don't worry about what people think. I wore this around in Vegas and no one said a word. I felt like my grandmother was rich. I felt like a rich grandma wearing this. I felt like my grandmother was elegant. She was regal. This is like, a lot of this was inspired for me. Like right now, I'm watching WKRP in Cincinnati. Everybody's wearing overcoats. Everybody's wearing big dramatic clothes. And I've been watching Maude and it inspired this. Oh, yay. Hello. Great to see you, Mona. Great to see you. Welcome. The Case of the Dasherly Dodgers starring William Singer. Love it. Hey, Mona, great to see you. Yay. Hello. I did, and I think it's because I was saving my money. It's because I was saving my money, so I was walking around. I was feeling rich. I saved up for Black Friday. And it was cold, so the cape, and I had my vest on and everything, and I put my cape on, and I had a great time. I was feeling like a rich grandma. I was. Oh, I had a great time. Oh, I feel like a rich grandma. It's not something I expected William to say. Giving me Hamburglar. Hey, that man, Hamburglar had one job. Oh, I need a monocle. Oh. I'll tell you, people do not know how to take me. People do not know how to take me at all, especially when I'm dressed like this. Imagine walking into the Goodwill and you see me. They need to start. I'm going to start People of Goodwill, and I'm going to just start taking my picture. Does it feel like the couch material? Tweed is, this isn't that thick, but tweed, there are so many different types of tweed. I feel like I'm giving the Forrest Gump speech. Like, there's polyester tweed, there's synthetic tweed, there's real tweed, chunky tweed. I could go on for days. Oh, yay. Yeah, absolutely. Hello, Shopworn Bear. You're gonna be a broke grandma if you keep buying oopsies. Thank you for the segue. I tried to freeze dry some oopsies and it did not work well in those vacuum seal bags. It's behind me. Let's see if it's still vacuum sealed. The pipe without smoking. I have a bunch of really old, valuable ones that I'll walk around with. If you walked around and like that, I would try to sell you some sleeves. I would probably buy both, Ollie. I'd probably buy both. Hey, Skits, how's it going? Great to see you. Rah, rah, hello, hello. I'm sure people try to figure you out. It's the fun guy or the killer. I'm drinking coffee, so it's like either one in the morning. Oh, I had a great time. And you know what the funny thing is? I was up early and I didn't see people. The Goodwill bins, I always expect people to act crazy, but people were polite. I was driving like a Californian and people were like, oh, it's Black Friday. Go ahead, you crazy person. So, oh my word, I love I actually do have quite a few purple tweed jackets of all different types of grain, like all different types. I'm not kidding you, coach. Not kidding you. Yay, hello. Awesome. But 99% of the people are, and I keep on saying this because, like people are really negative right now and everybody's mad at each other. I saw nothing but polite people out there. So I had a great time. I was in a different state. No one gave me a hard time for being from California. You could obviously see on my car I was from California. I lined this. This is semi-itchy tweet. But I had a great time. The Black Fridays where they need to call the SWAT team are over. It was cordial. I had a bunch of really amazing food. I walked through a mall. It's been a long time since I've walked through anything that resembles a mall. But in Vegas, they still have fully functioning malls. Where I live, they're not. Why does the California drive like that? You Yorker. We have extremely high speed limits here. So when we go to other states, you can tell we're Californians because we're fast drivers. When your glasses on like that, you look at the cape, you look like you're ready to fly. I am. I also watched all types of movies on Netflix during the pandemic. And there was this anime movie. It was called Harlock. I think it was about a pirate. I watched it with the volume off half the time because I have a million screens in here. But he would always wear this epic cape. And through the entire time, I was like, I could make one of those. That must be beautiful. Oh, I thought Sherlock Holmes in that one. Thank you. Indubitably. So Terry, how are you? Absolutely. Oh my God, this floral tablecloth that has been first flowers be so much to make fun. Absolutely. I buy all kinds of crazy stuff and turn it into clothes. This was one humongous piece of tweed. This because I made pants. This had to have been 11 yards. I don't know, 12 yards, something crazy. And I can almost measure. I need to measure how long my hallway is, but I'll grab one side. My son grabs the other. And if he can walk into my bedroom, that's probably over 11 yards. Because, I buy a lot of stuff. It's usually the size of my hallway. But when you have to go all the way down the hallway, we're like, oh, wow, that's a lot of fabric. I haven't been to a mall in a long time. It was weird. I don't visit the mall. Too many people. Good, Judy. How are you? Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you very much, Butterfly. Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you. Captain Harlock. I loved that. I watched it over and over. During the pandemic, I was tuned out. I wasn't watching the news. I watched every DVD I owned. I read every book in my house. I did everything I could. And I was just searching through Netflix every day, like, oh, I haven't seen this. I watched everything. And I'm not kidding you. I watched everything. I'm back and got him in bed. Awesome. Awesome. I don't like malls. I wouldn't miss it. It was really nostalgic for me. And they had a working food court. But, you know, Vegas is up and coming right now. It's thriving. They're building baseball stadiums. So they have a booming economy. Where I live, the mall, like, oh, it's sad. The entire south end of the mall is closed. We used to have this giant fountain in the middle of the mall. It's dry. That is like the please don't go past this point. Is that a cameo? Yes. Yes, it is. This is a cameo. I found this. Obviously, my father made this, but it's a cameo, but there's a safety pin that's bondoed to it. So the safety pin isn't going anywhere. And it's obviously Bondo. It is obviously. Excuse me. As long as it's not too itchy, like, see, it's semi-cold, and I know you'll laugh in the 60s, but I'm a Gila lizard. So this tweed is so warm. Oh, I used to clean in a mall. You know, I worked in the mall when I was a kid. That was one of the, well, I say a kid. I was like 17, 18, but that was a great experience. Absolutely great experience. By the mall, the mall by me is dead. Barely anyone. I love how I can go dress shopping and not see people. Don't have to deal with people getting political. Absolutely. Absolutely. I haven't been to the mall by my the Apple store is there, and that's one of the only reasons I would go there, but I haven't been inside in a very long time. But people take pictures all the time. Or just clothes. Absolutely. I almost went in there for a Dodger hat, but then when the championship happened, the hats were everywhere. Wow. It was 76 degrees here today. No one understands why old men get younger women or women get younger men. Between the two of us, we might make one. Oh, I hear. I knew a lot of really successful relationships of people who had crazy age differences. My parents, they were far apart from each other. They were with each other for 40 something years. I love a good mall, but it was a thing to do in middle school. Absolutely. Oh wow, Candace, when I was a kid, like I have a really good memories of the mall. That's one thing. And I still man, if I see a hot dog on a stick, I'll go in. Nathan's hot dogs, they had one in the mall by my house. I was obsessed with that place. Absolutely obsessed with that place. 25. I would be in full snowsuit. You would be laughing at me. My grandmother was 8 years old, older than my grandpa. I believe my parents were like 12 or 13 years different. Or something in that, yeah, something in that realm. I have made friends to all the shop owners in the big mall here. At Christmas, I make gifts for. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I have a lot of friends that are vendors. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, obsessed with A&W. I'm hungry now. You know what's funny? Whenever I find places like this, like Vegas is good for this. They have places like this. Where I live, they've all disappeared because the market has disappeared. But in a place like Vegas, like an A&W, they're thriving. Pretzels in the cup. So recently, I've said there's they put a pretzels in the Walmart by my house. I'm not kidding you. Out of 8 trips, I got a pretzel 7 times. And on the 8th trip, I took my son. I was like, "You want a pretzel?" And he's like, "Yes." He's like, "You didn't get one?" I was like, "No, I was here yesterday." Even the girl at the counter was like, "Oh, I recognize you, pretzel man." I have a cheese and pretzel problem. I miss Orange Julius. Do you know when I saw that comment, I could smell that comment. I remember the smell. There was one right by the door at the old mall. You'd open it up and you would smell Orange Julius. Ah, it was glorious. We'll be married for 46 years next month. We dated for almost 2 years. Awesome. Awesome. That's beautiful, Nancy. That's beautiful. My kid used to go to town on those pretzels. I am in love with Wetzel's pretzels because they used to have one at a different Walmart, but it's way north of me. And I really don't go that way unless I'm going to like Sacramento, San Francisco, or somewhere in that area. I just got back and taking Loki outside, 28-degree temp while wearing capri leggings. Man, you'd find me like The Shining in the front yard. You've already talked about the pretzel place. It's because I'm in love, Kilroy. I'm in love, okay? Me and my Wetzel's pretzels are going to be happily ever after. I'm expressing how happy I go to that Walmart all the time. Do you know that guy is a genius? He's going to make so much money. Every time I see a line, I'm like, I should open up a Wetzel's Pretzels here. Oh, that guy's a genius. Get us each a cup. I go crazy because they make them fresh right there in front of you. So I'm like, I want that one that they're making. I want that one. Absolutely. 46 years is amazing. I love soft bread. I'm starting to turn into one because I can't stop eating them. I had to have a talk with myself last time. I looked at my son. I was like, all right, you take one for the team, kid. You can have a pretzel. Every time I've gone, ever since they've opened, I buy a pretzel. Oh, one's in love with her store sewing machines. I'm a simple human. This is how you abduct me. Just put that on the side of a van. Free Juki. Gosh, you make me miss my Gothic style capris. Pretzels and coffee shop. We'll never forget. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games until you see one out in the middle. Coming soon, a Wetzel's Pretzels. And I looked. People on the East Coast have never heard of Wetzel's Pretzel. Then I hang my clothes on the line with my oversized tees these days. Do you know I separate most of my clothes because I wear a lot of black and I hang dry everything. I have an old painter stick, but it's huge. It's like 10 feet long, and I literally put it across my patio, and I hang all my clothes. And because it's permanently 70 degrees here, I can do that. Soft pretzels with a good beer cheese sauce. Oh, yeah. You may hate the cold, but you haven't lived until you had a fresh beaver tail. They're the greatest sugar high ever. I have to look that up. I've had all kinds of crazy things with crazy names. I need to look that up. But to Google. Actually, I'll look that up later. Leggings are the best. I've not worn clothes on the line to dry since I lived in Tennessee most of the year. I can't do that in Michigan. I can imagine. Well, it's 50 Fahrenheit at 12. It's like that here too. Yes, Gilroy. They're comfy and they make the booty look awesome. Beaver tails in downtown Ottawa are really good. Beaver tails, a fried dough pastry. You had me at pastry. Beaver tail it is. Beaver tail it is. There's a donut shop up the street from my house that's been there as long as I can remember. And I feel like people like me keep that place open because of nostalgia. I've been going there basically my whole life, except for the 11 years I didn't live in this town. And the donut prices are insane here. And I'm still like, I want 5 of those, 6 of these. I love donuts. I never ate a beaver tail. Oh, that sounds amazing. You had me at hello. You had me at hello. Cinnamon and sugar is my favorite. You could put cinnamon and sugar on anything. I'm one of those people who I love something sweet in the morning when I'm drinking my coffee, or at night when I'm drinking my coffee. Oh, I haven't eaten that either. That sounds amazing. Very few people have dryers here, and it costs too much in electricity. Wow. See, I take my washer and dryer for granted. I take my dishwasher for granted. It's when people are like, I don't have a dishwasher, I'm like, what do you do? What do you do? I seriously take all of that for granted. Do not know what you're missing there, buttery. Oh, you had me at buttery too. Cinnamon, sugar, anything? Absolutely. Absolutely. Cinnamon, sugar, indeed. They come in all sorts of ways. Oh, I'm in love. I like cinnamon, sugar, toast. My whole life, I'm the same way, Mona. I am the same way. Do you know, I love it when I introduce it to somebody who's never had it before. Like my son, I'll never forget the day because he was extremely picky. And I was like, oh, let me show you some magic. Put some cinnamon on some butter and toast. And I'm like, try that. And he's like, he takes a bite and he's like, oh, this is amazing. Oh, I miss those days. He's a little guy and he was picky. I have a dryer that I never use. Man, I'm running a laundromat. At my house. 2 days ago, I made 24 mini loaves of homemade banana nut bread. Oh, I love fresh bread. I love fresh bread. Again, during the pandemic, I was having a conversation with somebody I absolutely love, and I was like, I want to learn how to make fresh bread. And they were like, you own a bread maker? I said, what? And I went in the cabinet and I found my bread maker and I started making bread. And that was my descent into my 50-pound weight gain. Oh, fresh bread gets me every time. I am literally like Foghorn Leghorn. You could put fresh bread on the windowsill and I will float over towards it. Oh, I wash my dishes by hand. I did for years as well. I take all my appliances for granted because I live in the city. So, I have every modern day convenience you can possibly think of. Buttery fried. Absolutely, Terry. Absolutely. Buttery fried. Oh. That's oh. Even when I'm not supposed to eat them, I'm still going to eat them. I'm one of those people, man. I'm at the donut shop. I have to get to work extremely early in the morning, and donut shops are the only thing that's open. And that and McDonald's, let's be real. McDonald's and donut shops are the only thing open. So I go crazy at the donut shop at 3:45 in the morning. I'm like, I want 4 of those. Ham and cheese croissant. And 3 of those. I buy all clothes a size bigger so I can throw in a dryer. I do that. I recently shrunk a shirt. I was like, I don't know if this is going to work. And it worked. I put it in the dryer and it went right to my size. Oh. If I weren't allergic to bananas, I would respect some. I'm so sorry, Terry. I eat a lot of pineapples, bananas, oranges. I keep a lot of fruits and vegetables in my house. Tomorrow, the next batch of 24. Oh. I'm sorry. Absolutely. Absolutely. Serious. Let's all take a road trip to Joanna's house. That sounds amazing. Do you know this whole conversation? I'm in my head. I'm like, because what happened is I went to the store and I bought an extra thing of milk. And so now I'm like, I'm going to make a cake or I'm going to make cornbread. I have all kinds of crazy stuff in my pantry right now. I think I'm going to make a cake and cornbread. Excuse me. And this conversation is totally leading me in that direction. My udders are hardening just reading. Absolutely. Hey, we can't go on forever. I wish we could. One of my faves are apple fruit. Mine as well. Do you know what's funny? McDonald's pies is what got me started on that. I can't say I was picky because I wasn't allowed to be, but I'll never forget when I fell in love with McDonald's fried apple pies. Now I'm craving something that I have not in a while. I do have a dishwasher, but hardly ever use it. Absolutely. I pre-shrink all my stuff. When I buy something, see, I wear secondhand stuff, so I do what I flash fry everything. Like from my recent Vegas trip, excuse me, I double washed everything, and then I would wash it again. And I'd put it through the dryer and everything, and I would separate it from all my stuff, and then I washed it again. I knew I was allergic to bananas when I complained that they were never ripe, no matter what color they were. Which state are you in, Joanna? Speaking of donuts, go to finally reply to my ex-lover their opinion on our kid eating donuts. My kid, he's a health nut. It makes me laugh. Like, he'll go to Subway and get this healthy sandwich. Then I go to the donut shop right next door, and he's like, "Can I get a chocolate donut with sprinkles?" And I look at him like, mm-hmm. But he has that metabolism. Apparently, their step-parents' dads don't let them eat them, but I grew up in a weird household like that. Like we would eat like a lot of natural stuff, but we also ate a lot of box stuff too. It was the 80s. My daughter is my dishwasher. I'm one of those people who I wash my dishes before I put them in the dishwasher. I know. I feel like evil Emperor sewing in this. I do look like an oil baron. I look like I'm bringing bad news to everybody. Oh, I'm in love with this. I'm so glad that I decided to go in a different direction. Because normally, I've made a million coats with my Mimi G R11407 pattern. So I'm glad I went in a different direction. Oh. Our kid is old enough. If you want to grab a donut, go for it. Absolutely. One of those, the best kind. So many things that would give them a petty time over. A lot of people are like that, though. Don't say that, Mona. My mom said that about me. I stopped washing her dishes. Fabric choice and cut looks 18. Thank you. I like that. I watch a lot of stuff that's old school. Like I've watched all the old school Sherlock Holmes. I actually have a lot of them on VHS and didn't discover it until the pandemic. I was going through all my stuff and I'm like, oh, I own all of these. So I love the old school Sherlock Holmes. And I listen to a lot of 1950s radio, and I have since I was a kid. And they always put themselves in Victorian England, always. So you picture people walking around wearing clothes like this. Like even to the binding. If she once stood in my I hear that. I hear. Oh, see, my kid. It's weird because I think it's because my son's been around me. You know, he's lived with me since he was 2, and like we just. I'm like, go wash the dishes. He's like, okay. Oh, he's a good kid. Oh, I like looking at the clothes the machines would have been made with. Yeah, love the movies with proper looks. Absolutely. Absolutely. I am trying to fish out. I have a watch. I have a bunch of watches with chains. I just have to find them. I have a ton of watches with chains. I just have to see where they are. We have we have a newer mom and pop donut shop. They make a killer black. Oh, now I'm craving donuts. Now I'm craving. I've been watching a ton of Perry Mason, and I love Lucy lately. Is it the original Perry Mason? I love that. When I lived in Portland, Oregon, I had rabbit ears. I didn't have cable, and there was this channel. Every day I would watch the old school Perry Mason. I fell in love with that show, and it shows 1950s Los Angeles. That place doesn't exist anymore. I miss those old. Even when I was watching Knight Rider, it was really weird. The car did this complete. It was just a complete 380 at this crazy turn. It was in my neighborhood in the 1980s. And I was like, I recognize that, and I flipped back. I was like, oh, that's my neighborhood. Mona, at the time in Kenya, we had a servant who was paid to do it, but I liked washing them. Wow. I think I've seen every single episode. I think I've seen every single episode of I Love Lucy. Oh, I love the original. It takes me back with Paul Drake. I love that. That reminds me when I lived in Portland. I had never lived in a cold weather city, and I didn't realize how much time people spent inside. Because even like today, I went in my backyard because it was 70 something degrees outside, you know. So I spent a lot of time with nature. So that was my first place of being cooped up inside all the time. So I watched a lot of television, and I really got into the original Perry Mason. Absolutely. Absolutely. That as well. Absolutely. I think I've seen every episode. You know, today I had to stop myself because I am really good at math. If I had a butler, my daughter would still have to do dishes and take the garbage. See, I'm the kind of person I would hang out with my butler like Batman. I would be friends with my butler. I couldn't have a butler because I would just turn him into Alfred. We'd go out and solve crime. Oh, I couldn't, it's awkward for me. I couldn't have servants. I couldn't. It's awkward. It is just awkward. I actually lived in a house that had maids. It's awkward, especially when you speak the same language. Oh, how my parents were. If we were hungry, knowing we could get it ourselves at times. Yeah, we'd make breakfast, but some days get it ourselves. My parents were the same way. They were like, if you know how to cook, you know how to cook. You think you want servants until you have someone standing there. And you're like, why are you standing there? It's awkward. At least from my experience. It's awkward having people around. Oh. We all had to clean the toilets in our own rooms. Absolutely. No idea that my ex's parents were of how grown up parents. My parents were really strict. I wouldn't want to serve him, but I wouldn't turn down a pooper skin. See, they'll do that. They'll go walk the dog for you. It's awkward. It is so awkward, at least to me, because I didn't grow up like that. And then I was in an environment where I lived in a house where people had servants, and it was an experience. I'll tell you that. I barely know what to tell a waitress. What would I do with the thank you? I'm telling you, it's strange. It's straight. I had to raise both my little brothers, so I was in charge of it all. So I grew up and had kids. Everyone in the house had assigned chores. I grew up in a house like that. It was no joke. I remember my brother was ecstatic when I was tall enough to push the lawnmower because that meant he didn't have to do it. And I'm not kidding you, I was the official lawnmower after that because I was the youngest and that was the job no one wanted to do. So I was the official lawnmower. My mother would have gone John Crawford on anyone that was into scrub her house. Trust me, I've never been clean up for her liking. Oh man. I could not subjugate another human like that. So it's weird. It's a weird thing having a servant. My dad's food rules was if you haven't tried a decent bite of something, you haven't earned the right to have an opinion about it. Absolutely. Absolutely. You potentially are similar to my case. They had about 3 oldest. They have youngest. My mom was the same way. I didn't clean anything growing up. You know what's funny? My mom was like that too, because she'd come behind us, like, okay, that's clean, and then she'd come back and he's like, why are you still cleaning in here? That was my job when I was a kid. That was literally my job. My brother was so happy the day I replaced him. He was like, oh, I didn't know this day would ever come. Oh, but still to this day, I could take a lawnmower apart and put it back together. Oh, my oldest son is in charge of cleaning litter boxes and cleaning up the yard from the dogs. I feel like no chore I want. Oh, I'm the oldest of 3. I was the youngest, so I was, I always had the jobs that no one wanted. But, I spilled on my notes. I had a ton of notes, and then I spilled on my notes. Let's see. I got in the wrong car. There's a bunch of stuff I'll be working on, but we actually had a good time tonight. So, and I am digging my suit. I'm really digging what I'm getting into. I'm classing up the joint a little bit here in the House of Sewn. We're getting a little classier. My collar is still humongous, but we're getting a little classier here. Oh. Yeah, my brother calls me on Mother's Day. It makes me feel so good. Absolutely. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing that they appreciate that. What is today? It's Monday. Oh, you know what? Let me clear my desk. I got the FOF going. I'm the youngest, and I was absolutely given more chores that the others had. I learned a lot, so I'm not mad. Absolutely, I'm the same way. And because I hung out with my father when he was older, I was like his apprentice. So I learned a bunch of skills, like real ones that I was able to translate into life. I would cut mom's half-acre yard with a push mower when I was like 10, and I loved it. Wow. For years, my mother couldn't get out of bed until 5, unless she had to make an appearance. My dad did his best, but basically I was on my own. I basically raised my little bro 10 years. That's amazing, Joe. That's absolutely amazing. I was the middle child troublemaker. I was the last, and in a lot of ways, my parents were like, don't get caught and don't draw any attention to yourself. They had raised an army of kids, and they were over it. They were absolutely over it. I'd love to submit over the grass. Oh, I would cut the grass like a baseball diamond. I would put designs in the grass. It was completely classified as a victory. Absolutely. Well, honestly, my mother gave up on me the day I was born, so it wasn't surprising. I'm so sorry. My parents were tired when they had me. My parents were like, I was the last, so you know, I got to do a lot of stuff because they were like too tired to chase me. Oh, plug this in. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff coming from Amazon. Hammer's stand came. So now MC Hammer can stand there in peace. Ever paint the cement? Even paint the cement green so it's pleasing to the eye. You know, my a lot of my neighbors have fake grass and it's weird. It's weird because they're out there sweeping their grass. Oh, I have fake grass in the dog yard. That's different. See, that's different. The feel of grass under your bare feet is fantastic. Also, the smell of absolutely. Fresh cut glass is amazing. I wouldn't like a desert rock. They're pushing that actually where I live. They are pushing that. They're trying to get everyone to get rid of our grass, and I can see why because we have water shortages every other year. They're like, "Oh, you had fun last year. Do not use your hose this year." So I totally get it, and people are making money converting people's yards. I was a middle child and only one that got in trouble on a weekly basis. Being the youngest has its advantages. If you put AstroTurf in your yard, it's like I had an AstroTurf on a roof deck. It was awesome. I dislike grass. I'm allergic. You know what's funny? I have all kinds of allergies, and I'm not kidding you. There's a few I ignore. I swear. This time of year, I think I'm allergic. Like we have all kinds of trees, but we have ones that literally shoot pollen out. And if I get near one of those things, I can't breathe. And so, man, I hated doing it. Absolutely. You were in the right place, Mona. You were in the right place. Remember the 1970s? You might remember raking those damn shag rugs. I have a shag rug in here right now, Shop Worn Bear. I have a shag rug in here right now. Wait, grass. That's an idea. Oh, I can't walk on grass barefoot. I'm a city girl. We have green curbs here. Oh, that's hilarious. Judy, I was grounded into my room every weekend like clockwork. Remember, grass gives us more. O2. I have to stay home on Wednesday because I have 5 or 6 Amazon orders scheduled for that day. Also, oops, eBay purchase. Oh, I feel like that's going to be tomorrow. I have quite a few things that are arriving tomorrow. I remember being in a house where they had shag rug carpet on the floors, walls, and ceiling. That is 1970s. I grew up in an 80s house with like that orange shag carpet, but shag carpet being everywhere, that is 1970s. Oh, I remember places like that. It kills me when they mow grass. I still have a shag rake. I wouldn't even know what I probably walked past a bunch of them. I live in an apartment with purple shag. I lived in an apartment with purple shag rug. That's hilarious. I discovered when my dad passed away, he was a real hoarder. He had brand new rugs wrapped and everything. And I say this all the time. Do you know how expensive rugs are? I had no idea how expensive rugs are. And I found the shag. I found the shag carpet, the one that is in this room right now, this green shag carpet, and all the carpets in here. I found brand new wrap. Ceiling, absolutely. I get my Amazon order sent to my locker. I should do that. Even though we don't have porch pirates around here, I don't want to say that out loud because someone's just gonna. My sister wanted her room painted orange, and she had a shag carpet. Shag carpets remind me of the '80s. Oh, my mom still. Oh, my mom still gives me a hard time because I gave the carpet a haircut with a pair of scissors. She still brings it up, and that was like 40, 30 something, almost 40 years ago. Ah, sounds like a shaggin' wagon. Almost, it was missing the airbrush painted on the side. Oh, with the unicorn on the mountain. Oh, my first house had pink and purple shag carpet everywhere. Wow. I hate carpets. Too much dirt. Carpets are so expensive. I had no idea. I don't have allergies to any of that stuff. However, here pine pollen season is killer. Absolutely. We get those too, and it's windy here. What do you say? Say yeah, baby, when talking to the carpet. Oh, how's ratty is my carpet? I have. Let's see. There it is. That is green shag carpet. Candace clocked it one day. Candace was like, "Is that green shag carpet?" Yes. And I play Boogie Nights. That I play the Boogie Nights song once every day. I play Heat Wave every. Oh, got to keep on dancing, keep on dancing. I did. I almost admitted my age. It's mom's right to bring stuff up from the past. Oh man, my mom, she forgives, but she never forgets. Oh, I have carpet now. I only have carpet in one room. During the pandemic, I put tile in my entire house. I tiled my entire house except for my living room. My living room has carpet. And you know what's funny? I got gray carpet and I'm mad at myself. I have no idea why I got light carpet. I was vulnerable during the pandemic. I was shut in. I had a big beard. Oh, oh. They are. It was soft. Oh, short shag. How does your chair with wheels work on carpet? Well, I really don't go too far. I have the brown version of that. I love my green shag carpet. And when it gets too crazy, I'm going to get it washed. Here's one. We had 3 pine trees in the back. It's Ladies Night by Cole and I love that song. I love that whole era. I love that entire era. I have FOMO of an era I wasn't even around for. It's great. My husband said, whatever you're drinking, he wants. I am actually drinking extremely strong carpet. Coffee. I was reading and talking. I'm drinking extremely strong coffee. If I was drinking the carpet, call the authorities. I have marble floor in my apartment, tile in the bathroom. Absolutely, I like it. It's easier to clean the house. A sweep and a mop and I'm done. I went to all the rust orange shag carpet when I inherited this house at late. Well, rust orange is awesome. You should have kept like a square. Where's the pipe? It's in here somewhere. I steam clean my brown shag. I have one at my job, and I have no idea why I haven't brought it home yet. I bought one. It's a brand new Bissell cleaner. I purchased it to clean my couch. I brought it to work. I don't even remember why, and I need to bring it home because I still need to steam my couch. Rug shampooer and then steam. I actually own a rug shampooer. Oh, and I bought it at Walmart, and they were like, "Oh, we don't have any more." And I was like, "What about the floor model?" And they sold me the floor model, and I got it for a discount because I didn't have a box, and I still have my drinking carpet. Maybe smoke it. Oh, more like sniffing the. Absolutely, he wants to know. You gotten that coffee, Jim? I drink extremely thick coffee. I drink espresso with regular coffee, and so blessed by Jess, Coach Twin introduced me to Vietnamese coffee. So now I slow brew espresso, and that stuff's jet fuel. It is literal jet fuel. And I've noticed how much it grabs me because I drink coffee all day, every day. Ever watch people cleaning videos, carpets? Okay, I watched this one guy. I don't know his name, but he has an overhead camera and he washes old carpets. I've watched his videos so many times. I don't know if I'm subscribed, but it pops up. All right, but we keep on forgetting to get a charger.
Yeah.
We're sharing a charger. That's just sad. I have my ratty old reliable from my iPhone 4.
Wait, this one?
I took it.
Oh.
Nothing's ever missing. It's just me.
Oh.
We were lucky the original wood floors from the 20s were under the carpet here. I love discovering stuff like that. I love discovering stuff like that. They're an inch thick. My rug shampooer is a Bissell. I love my rug shampooer. I love that thing. But I'm still mad about buying gray carpet. I regret it. I regret buying light carpet. I should have got some like dramatic dark carpet. I don't know why I purchased light carpet. Because I live in my house. I use my house. I don't have rooms where I'm not like walking in there. And I was vacuuming the other day and I'm like, oh man, why did I get such a light carpet? Why do you need carpets? And I have no idea, Giovanna. It's the last room that has a carpet though. Absolutely. Well, this room has a ton of carpets, but this is my 2-car garage. Absolutely. Absolutely. A win for Vietnamese coffee. That stuff is rocket fuel. As I've watched the guy who cleans the carpets, I love that guy. I don't even know the name of his channel. It just constantly pops up in my feed and I watch it. It is so satisfying. And, excuse me, I own a lot of that. I have my own pressure washer. I can do that. I could pin it down. I could clean it like that. So I love watching videos like that. Oh, yes, I've watched these videos. Yeah, I love that. Whatever. I don't know the name of that channel. I love that. Yay. I watched a guy from Czech Republic. He's fantastic at cleaning carpets. It might be the same person. I couldn't fit a smart car in here. I couldn't fit a Hot Wheels in here. I couldn't fit a micro machine in this garage. I couldn't, I want to buy one of those little mini trucks from China that are illegal almost in every state now. I want one so bad. Those $2,000 trucks, they're tiny. I couldn't fit that in here. If I picked it up and walked it in here, I couldn't fit it in here. This is a sewing machine. This is a sewing room. Oh, see, Mona knows I can barely fit in here. I walk in here sideways. 6 years ago, I found an inexpensive dog hair remover silicone broom with a squeegee and other edges. It gets almost everything out of the carpet. Wow, I definitely need something like that. Because one day I am going to take all the carpets out in my driveway and hit them with a pressure washer. It's because I watched that one. It's because I watched that video. Carpets are very bad for those who have allergies. Yeah, I don't know why I do that to myself. I have no idea. I think I haven't seen that carpet cleaning of Afghan carpets. It's so satisfying when they're just completely caked and there's like a design on it, and you're like, I didn't even see the design on this carpet. It's funny the rabbit holes that you fall into watching YouTube videos. The brown on the floor is those videos reminds me of this scene. Oh, all right. We've been going for an hour and a half. I'm gonna I'm gonna retreat. I have a lot of things I'm gonna be making. I'm gonna be making a pineapple shirt because Michelle sent me fabric and I am so grateful. I am so grateful. When anybody sends me anything, I am like, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm gonna make a pineapple shirt. And you know what? When I thought I was being pulled out of the pineapple, I'm being pulled back in. So President Pineappolis will be making an appearance. Oh, I forgot about the fluff. Oh, nope. We're not getting out of this train yet. We're not getting off this train yet. Let me move everything because the plug is right here. Thank you. I almost parked the car, but we still have 10 miles to go. Let me move all of this stuff. I mean, if you don't have a way of drying the carpet, you better not wash it. I do. I have access to giant spaces and weird heaters and all kinds of stuff. I have access to industrial equipment. So when I watch certain videos, I'm like, oh, I can do that. Alibaba for the win. Thank you for the recall. Because I would have forgot. All right, Foff. All right. You have one job, okay? Come on. Then we'll say welcome to the fleet, kid. We'll move on with our lives. You're welcome for pulling you back into the President Pineapple keeps raiding the treasury of his sewing machine collection. Oh, I'm going to pineapple jail. Oh, I'm definitely gonna go to pineapple jail. They're gonna say you dragged that horse on too long. Oh, okay. So back to business. This Foff was rusty inside, but like I always say, aren't we all? I am rusty. I am so rusty. Ask anyone I've tried to lay one of my rusty lines on. And you know what? Yes, that is MC Hammer on a stand. Because here in the House of Sewing, we will never forget Hammer time. Okay, let me move this. Perfect. Okay, so this Foff, it really needed a lot of help. This thing needed a lot of help. But in the end, after a full day of trying to get this together, it started working. I'm not resting. Hey, whatever floats your boat, whatever gets your kilt up, you know. Oh, look at that. Sounds like a biplane. But for something that was, I'm not kidding you, this thing was rusted shut. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, look at that semi-chunky tweed. But this thing threw down. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. Well, this is the precise stitch. But I got this thing going. It was completely seized. It was not going to work. I was shocked that I actually got this thing going. I was like, uh-oh, did I make a poor decision? But in the end, I got the sewing machine going. So welcome to the fleet, kid. This is a beautiful addition. Like I said the other day, I was in love with Nancy Seaman. I watched all of her inceptions of her shows from PBS all the way to YouTube. So whenever I think of Foff, I think of Nancy Seaman. So I'm excited. Yeah. Seriously, it took me all day. It took me all day because with sewing machines, you have to let them soak. And I don't know if you've met me, I'm impatient. I'm like, come on, come on, come on. Welcome to the fleet. I am dressed like Commander Sewing. We will be victorious. Oh man, I knocked over all my stuff, my pillow. My cape is not playing. Oh, thank you, Ollie, for reminding me. I haven't even messed around with the Husky Star yet. I haven't even begun to start troubleshooting on that machine because I wanted to get the FOF going. I've never owned a FOF sewing machine. That FOF sounds like it should. Feeds nice and straight without grinding by hand. See, that's what I needed to hear. Thank you. Oh, I can hear the Nancy Zeman doom 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 doom. We were due to a different thickness of fabric. Well done. Thank you. And this is thick. Like this tweed is no joke. This is like if you want to test a sewing machine, throw some tweed in a sewing machine. How do you drive in that cape? I take it off. I get like with my giant hoods. If like the hoods will be so big that I'm sitting on them. So with my dramatic clothes, I lay them down in the back seat of my car. Well, guys, you got it up. Absolutely. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna keep this on my desk. I do a lot of sewing at my desk. So whatever sewing machine is here, that's the one that I'm using for all my projects. I really want to get this FOF going. I'm excited. Like I said, I've never owned a FOF. It's all nostalgia. All of this is because I feel like besides my grandmother and my father, Nancy Zeman taught me how to sew. So I'm excited. And you never see a FOF in Southern California. I had to drive to another state to buy this. And it's really funny because it's in more of an established neighborhood. This particular Goodwill that I go to in Las Vegas, it always has quality sewing machines. I purchased a Bernina. I purchased a Brother that still retails for $400 or $500. Every time I've gone there, I've purchased amazing sewing machines. So I'm excited. Oh, this one has been a ride. I want to thank everybody who watches this in the replay. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I thank all of you because you watch it till the end. I'll be back at it on Wednesday. Same craziness as always. I thank everybody. You know, I've recently gone up in subscribers. They go down. Regardless, I thank everybody who is subscribed to my channel. You encourage this craziness. And I appreciate you. And I sincerely thank everybody. I'm going to go get breakfast too. I am craving breakfast. I'll be back at it on Wednesday. You guys are absolutely amazing. So, like I always say, oh, hold on. I got to go Emperor Sewing one more time. Oh, I'm loving this outfit. See you guys on Wednesday. I hope everybody has a great week. And like I always say, thank you so much for being here. Reinforce your seams, be yourself, and I will definitely see you next time. Bye.